So after a Christmas break, the darts returned to the Alexandra Palace. Of course, I'm recording this on Christmas Day. This will be put out, of course, on Saturday, 27th. Hopefully, you all had an amazing Christmas, got everything you wanted, spent time with family, etc., etc., and ate loads of food and drank loads of beer as well. But back to the content, back to the darts content grind, and we're going to go with round 3 predictions, day 14 predictions of the World Darts Championship, afternoon and evening. Let's get on with it. Of course, first of 4 sets now in the third round, but let's go. Wesley Plaisier against Christoph Ratajski. Now, of course, Plaisier knocked out Gerwyn Price in round 2 in a massive, massive shock. 3-0 as well, not just a 3-2 lucky win. Demolished the former world champ. Takes on Ratajski, who has played well in this tournament. He's grown into the tournament each game, and each performance has been better than the previous. I'm going to go Wesley Plaisier 2, Ratajski 4. Andrew Gilding, Luke Woodhouse is the second game of the afternoon. Gilding again has grown into the tournament, and again each performance has got better. Luke Woodhouse has probably just played good all throughout, where I think Gilding is getting better and better as the tournament's going along, and that is why I'm going to put Goldfinger into the last 16. I'm going to go Andrew Gilding 4, Luke Woodhouse 2, so 2-4-2 scorelines. And then the final game of the afternoon sees Johnny Clayton take on Niels Zonneveld. Niels Zonneveld, of course, knocking out Michael Smith in round 2. Johnny Clayton not playing in round 2 after Dom Taylor was suspended. So technically, Johnny has had a really extended break. Can that help? Can that lose a bit of sharpness from Johnny's game? I'm not too sure how that'll affect the Ferret. I'm going to go 4-1 win for Johnny Clayton. I think he comfortably beats Niels Zonneveld. I'm going to go 4-1. So I've gone 4-2 for Ratajski against Wesley Plaisier, 4-2 win for Andrew Gilding against Luke Woodhouse, and 4-1 for Johnny Clayton over Niels Zonneveld. Evening session then, first game, Andreas Harrison takes on Ricardo Pietrezco. A massive opportunity for one of these. Obviously, Pietrezco's the favourite, isn't he? He's quite obvious, but this is a massive, massive opportunity for Andreas Harrison to do something here, isn't it? You know, if he beats Pietrezco and gets into a last 16 game, I think it's either Johnny Clayton or Niels Zonneveld in the last 16, I believe. And it just opens up opportunities. Then I think he only needs 2 more wins for a tour card, Andreas Harrison, or 1 more. I'm not too sure. Pietrezco's good though, isn't he? He battled hard in his last game against Chisnall. I'm gonna go 4-2 Pietrezco. Stephen Bunting, James Horrell. James Horrell, of course, knocked out Dirk van Duijvenbode in round 2. It's going to be a bit too much of an ask, I think, personally. I think that Stephen Bunting has the qualities to close James Horrell out. I'm going to go 4-1. I'd love to see James Horrell go through just for the underdog story, but I don't see it happening. Luke Littler against Mensur Suljovic. Now, Joe Cullen called Suljovic a cheat the other day for being slow, which is absolutely ludicrous, if you ask me. Calling someone a cheat just because the way they throw is, is not a cheat, is it? If he was actually cheating, then I'd say Cullen has a point, but Cullen is becoming very unlikable at the moment with certain things he says, etc., etc. I'm going to go with Littler 4-0. He's the better player by an absolute country mile. I'm going to go 4-0. So I've gone Pietrezco 4-2 over Harrison, Stephen Bunting 4-1 over James Horrell, Luke Littler with a 4-0 win over Mensur Suljovic. Let me know your thoughts down below. Day 14 predictions. The darts is back. Hopefully you had a great Christmas, and let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching.